Hey guys, it's me, Chris from Kids Perspective, and coming up, I'm going to show you how to replace the bulbs on your Ford Escape third brake light.
A Kids Perspective. How-tos.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today, I'm going to show you how to replace the bulbs on your Ford Escape third brake light. Here are the tools you're going to need: a Phillips screwdriver, and I recommend using a couple of pry tools so it can be a lot easier. Okay, let's get started. Your first step is to take your Phillips screwdriver and unscrew the screws you see here. Okay, and then you take your pry tool and kind of pry it off along the sides. So you have to be real careful because the brake light could be old and fragile. And I'm just going to loosen it up a little because the gaskets might stick. Yeah. Now that we've gotten it kind of loose, we're going to lift it up slightly. Yeah, and then we're going to pry it from underneath to get it out. To check to make sure our gaskets are not sticking. Looks pretty good. And there. Now we're going to move the hose. Kind of shift it back and forth. You have to pull as you go to take it out. Okay, there. Then you have to take off the clip. It's real simple. All you have to do is push the tab down and pull it out, just like so. Now that we've got the unit out, we have to take our pry tool. Be very careful because what we're doing is separating this black piece from the base here. There are two clips on this side. There are two clips on this side. And on each end. Have to be very careful. Kind of bend a little and pull it off. Yeah, you're gonna have to bend it a little and pull it as you go. Okay. Are these loose? Okay. And then on the back here. Those are loose. Okay. And another one. And now that you've got it all released, you could simply pull it out. Sometimes the heat from the bulbs melt the plastic. So you're going to have to take off this shiny part from this black part here. You use your fingers to push the tabs in and use your pry tool to pop it out. First I'm going to stick the pry tool in, and then use my fingers to push on the tabs. It should come out, oh no, it should come out just like that. And then you do the other side. Use your fingers to push on the tabs, and your pry tool. So that's just, oh, okay. So you're going to have to use your fingers again to push the tabs in, and your pry tool in your finger to pop it out. And you do the other side. Happening. Which side to side? There. Just like that. See, sometimes the bulbs will stick to the plastic. You could remove it easily by pushing it, but sometimes the bulbs will break, so you have to take out all the glass to replace it properly. And sometimes the bulbs will stay in place, and in that case, it's easy peasy. My bulbs are slide bulbs that look like this. You go to your local auto parts store, and you could pick them up easily. Just make sure that the bulbs you get aren't too bright, or else the plastic will melt again. Okay, so now let's reassemble. When you're putting it back together, you have to make sure that this piece goes on the side to where the plug plugs in. Make sure all the bulbs are pushed in. You're all good. Now you're gonna have to put it back into the main base. So you have to make sure that these slots here line up perfectly with these lines here. So it fit in properly. See, this here slides into the slot. It looks good. So now that your bulbs are replaced, you're gonna have to put it back on in reverse. Gonna start out with the plug. Slides in like that until you hear a click. That's how you know it's secure. And then the hose, have to put it all the way in. Just like that. So, then you pick on the clip side, you have to make sure it's clear and perfectly. And when it goes here. So you can put in your screws. This way, Hannah. And then the other one. Okay. And there, you're all done. I hope you got some great tips from this video. And maybe you should check your third brake light to see if your bulbs need changing too. Hey, if I could do this, you could do this too. Remember, I'm your host, Christopher Shannon, and if you like my videos, don't forget to share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
A kid's perspective.